What's up, family friends? Your boy Ron Hart.
And my boy D.
And the real dope boy.
And together, man, we make up Unit
40.
Sports Talk. We back again with another hot episode. So before we jump into everything, Drummer Boy D, tell them where they can find us on Instagram, man.
Check us out at Unit 44 Podcast. Make sure y'all check out our link tree.
Yes, sir. Dope Boy, tell them where they can find us on Facebook.
Man, go right there on Facebook, type in Unit 44 Sports Talk, like our page, and share it.
You can also find us on YouTube at that same name, Unit 44 Sports Talk. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, share, man. Thank you guys so much. We're down to our final episode of the season. Man, you guys have been showing out. Again, thank you guys. We're going to talk a little bit more about the break in, next season towards the end of the episode. But right now, we're going to jump into these sports topics real quick. So, Drummer Boy D, man, the Los Angeles Clippers have traded for Eric Bledsoe, sending Rajon Rondo, Patrick Beverly, and some unknown dude that we don't care about to the Memphis Grizzlies. And then the Memphis Grizzlies, in turn, sent Patrick Beverly to the Timberwolves. What you think about the Eric Bledsoe move to the Clippers?
That whole trade was a mistake. From the Clippers to the Grizzlies to the Timberwolves. I ain't heard from Eric Bledsoe since he was with the Bucks. That's the last time I heard of him being,
And he was right here in Louisiana.
Huh?
He was with the Pelicans.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't must know that. That's how quiet he's been. You don't really get that. Like of course he's labeled a point guard, but I don't see him as a point guard. He's a scorer. You know what I'm saying? He plays good defense, but he's a scorer. You lose Rondo a bit. Something y'all need on y'all team. He's most likely the oldest guy on the team, almost the only champion for two different great franchises. You know what I'm saying? Like, why get rid of that? Yeah, Pat Beverly, wasn't the best, but he could shoot when he needed to, and he brought the dog. You know what I'm saying? Now the Clippers don't have that because it ain't. I don't see nobody that bring that to that team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As for the Memphis Grizzlies and the Timberwolves, they just lost that whole trade. I just feel like you send a player like Rondo to a team like that, they gonna show you that they don't want to play. That's just my opinion. Of course, he's going to play, but you got to give him something to play with. I don't remember nothing that's over there.
Got John.
Who?
John Morant.
So he's bagging up John Morant. So you got a star point guard. That's it.
I mean, I got some other pieces. I know
Did you get my point, dude?
I mean, I get your point.
Yeah. So I don't. That was just a waste of trade, bro. I feel bad for him. That was it.
To me, it all depends on how they use Eric Bledsoe, or if Eric Bledsoe could go back to that Milwaukee Bucks, and also whenever he was playing for the Clippers.
First time.
Yeah, if he could bring that Eric Bledsoe back to his game right now, then they'll be decent. Kawhi gonna be out for the whole season next season, so it's just gonna be him and Paul George. I feel like he could work out. Paul George, best small forward, top 3 in the league. You know what I'm saying? So all depends on if Eric Bledsoe can bring back that Eric Bledsoe when he was playing in the league. But yeah.
We gonna start drug testing before this show. I don't know what this dude
Definitely.
Anyway, I think there were no winners in that trade. I don't see a good move or a good fit for anybody that went anywhere. Memphis probably just gonna wind up shipping Rondo somewhere else. Patrick Beverly with the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves was the worst team, at least in the Western Conference. I mean, what does Patrick Beverly change for you? So I don't see where that was a positive trade for them. And then for the Clippers, with Kawhi missing most of the season, maybe the complete season, maybe get back right in time for the playoffs. I don't see Eric Bledsoe being that difference maker. I don't see Bledsoe being the one that gets them over the hump. I feel that Pat Bev was actually like the heart and soul of that Clippers team. Kind of how, excuse me, people say Draymond is the heartbeat of the Warriors. He would makes the Warriors go. I kind of think that's who Pat Beverly was for the Clippers, and they lost that. Bledsoe's not gonna come in and be that kind of person or that kind of player. You know, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. Like Drummer Boy D said, he plays some awesome defense. You know, and he can score it up when when he's feeling it. But I just don't see Eric Bledsoe as the best fit with this Clippers team. I don't see that as a good fit. But that's just
Waste the trades.
yeah.
Waste the news too, bro. I know we had to talk about it, but I mean that was wasted. They shouldn't even put that out there for us to even catch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was like you said, wasted trade, busted trade. I don't really, we'll see how that plays out. Next topic of business, Luka Doncic signed a $207 million contract with the Dallas Mavericks. I think it was about 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Did he deserve it? Young boy?
I'm gonna say he did.
Okay.
Basically because like he is the Dallas Mavericks now. Like people come in to see him.
Right.
You know, if he don't play, they barely have a chance of winning any games. That's just my opinion. Even with Porzingis being there, everybody knew Doncic was the man, and he basically came there and took Porzingis' team. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the face of the team behind.
He
Dirk
did
and stuff
that
like
before
that.
Porzingis.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Porzingis got traded from New York.
Well, I'll take that back. But still, no.
He took over for Dirk.
He took over, yeah. So he stepped up from Dirk. Let me say that because he can't never take over from Dirk. But he stepped up and took up the slack behind Dirk after he left. Pass, rebound, defense is okay, but he is I mean he can play defense, man. He just ain't elite, but he can play defense. Everybody can play the defense, bro. You know, like
yeah, you can stand in front of somebody.
yeah, but like the dude can create a shot, and I say he's almost who was the other dude, man? Paul Pierce. He's behind Paul Pierce as the slowest moving guard player in the world, bro. But can drop 50.
He is slow.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
can drop 50. Can create his own shot, create other opportunities for other people. So yeah, he most definitely created, man. Yeah, everybody will see him.
He deserved it. Yeah, he deserved it. That's basically his team, the Mavericks. He's like a upcoming superstar. Man,
He's already a superstar, bro.
I mean, but he's growing, as
I
his
got you.
years, progress. And like his stats, man, that man averaging about 28 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. He's doing it all. So he deserved it. They trying to make sure he's comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Trying to build around his team. It was it wasn't Porzingis' team, but he was a little face
Right.
of the Mavericks, and when Luka came, and when people playing against the Mavericks, they weren't about Luka Doncic. So, what you about to say?
No, I was just clearing it up again. Porzingis came after Luka.
Right.
Porzingis was with the New York Knicks.
Oh, so they came together?
So Luka got there first, and then they traded afterwards for Porzingis.
Well, but when Luka came though, he wasn't that big though.
Yeah.
Right. I know what you
Then everybody, I expected it to be Porzingis' team. So
Right,
that's why I said it. So of course I didn't know that, but I was still looking at it as it was supposed to be his team.
I got
Yeah,
you.
that's what I meant that about. Yeah, good.
So y'all ready for this?
Hold on. You about to say
Go
it? You better go on that topic.
Huh?
You about to talk on that topic?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna say no.
What?
I'm gonna say no. And the reason I say that, the reason I say
No.
the reason I say that, check this out. So he's only been there 2 years, right? Well, he's been there 3 years, and the last 2 years have really been the only time he's played like this.
Where?
You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would say give him a little more because he's still on his rookie contract, so they got another year or so before they needed to do this deal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think it came too early. I'm not to say he's going to regress, but if I'm running the team He's already temperamental. He's already, kind of making problems in the locker room with certain players. I want to see this kind of play out a little more.
He got them problems.
Okay, but all right, so
Right.
thinking from that way as well, they probably thinking, okay, if he having all these problems or like that, they probably trying to fight to keep him comfortable. Cause that's the only face they got. You knew
Right,
you
right.
You ain't got no,
But I'm guessing I'm looking a little further down the line to where I'm saying, okay, at least another year before this happens. Let me see him do it 3-4 years in a row in the NBA before I put that kind of money into him. Now, had they did 4 years, 100 million, 150 million, I wouldn't have that kind of problem.
Right.
But you got people like Steph Curry that just got 4 or 5 years, 215. I don't think Luka should be making Steph kind of money
Right.
that quick.
Right. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
That standpoint, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he should be making Steph kind of money only 3 years into the league.
Right.
I need to see him do it more before I invest that much money into him.
I get you.
That's just the way I'm looking at it.
I hate to say it, but I feel like he gonna get hurt next season.
Nigga play too slow or too careful to get hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless he comes on
He
somebody's
has to
foot,
turn the ankle.
that's it. Like, he ain't going up and getting fall and gonna fall because he can't jump. He can't jump. You know what
He
I
ain't
mean?
athletic at all.
So you ain't never gotta worry about
That's
that.
crazy
And
though.
then
He
he's too
ain't
big.
athletic,
He
but
big.
nobody can't stop him.
He's
Can't
big.
stop him.
Like he ain't muscle big. He just thick and he just fat, man. You know?
Kind of like a Kyle Lowry, but he ain't got as much.
Right.
Oh, that nigga like another
That nigga hustle.
small Nikola Jokic.
Cody Jokic.
Yeah, I would say that. They can't similar to each other.
Yeah.
Bonus
I can
question.
see that.
You see him in the Hall of Fame in the future?
Doncic.
Yeah.
Doncic's gonna have to get 1 or 2 MVPs and about two championships.
You think? You think some championships?
Maybe
I
one.
would
Maybe
say-
one. Maybe one.
It all depends if he
The
stays with the
reason
Mavericks.
why I say that, think about this from this way. You saw what he did for Sylvania.
Mm-hmm.
That played a big impact. Look what he done for the Dallas Mavericks, putting them back in playoff contention. You know what I'm saying? Like his numbers speak for itself, and then you got to think about people like Charles Barkley never won a ring, but he carried this franchise. You know what I'm saying? So if he get 2 MVPs like you say he should, I think that should guarantee him a spot. Not first ballot, but that should guarantee him a spot.
And on the add on to that, he don't have any other superstar on his team. He going
That's a
by
fact.
himself.
That's a fact. So,
Yeah, he.
so I mean, all of those things. All right,
I'm gonna say this. He's gonna go in because of the hype around him. There's no way he generated all of this hype around himself, and they're not gonna put him in the Hall of
So
Fame.
think about this: if Dirk wouldn't have won that championship, would he have been in the Hall of Fame? Because he's doing the same thing Dirk doing. He just didn't win the championship yet.
Yeah, I feel like he would.
Think about it.
I think Dirk goes in just on the fact that he changed the game for big men. Dirk was really the one that brought that international play where the big men step outside and shoot.
Tony Kukoc did that.
Yeah, but he didn't do it as much as Dirk. Dirk, that was, what I'm saying. He didn't. Well, let me say this. He wasn't a star player, so he was more of a
But,
role player.
I mean,
Dirk did
that's
it
the-
from the star player position.
But
like,
that's the only legitimate-
I could dominantly do
That's
this.
the only legitimate excuse. Well, reason we can debate that because they both did it. It's just so happened you played with
Tony, where
George.
Tony Kukoc from?
Tony Kukoc from over there might be Slovenia, nigga. He from one of the play.
No, what
I
guy?
respect to Kukoc.
Because it was the first Croatia. He's from Croatia. I think he's from Croatia.
Is he?
Tony Kukoc, KUC,
Okay.
KU, something like that.
The KU.
Is it? Is it?
Mhm.
Croatia?
He from?
Yeah,
Croatia, yeah. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. But he was shooting threes too. It's just so happened he played
And
with
I'll
so
say
your Texas up.
Dirk did it on another level. Let me say that. How about that?
Okay, I mean,
Because it wasn't till Dirk when really big men started to catch on. I mean, Tony did it, but who after Tony really did it like that?
at that level. You talk, well,
KG was.
I'm about to say you talking about threes.
Yeah, I'm talking about actually stretching the floor and getting and being a. I mean, yeah, KG he would shoot from the perimeter, but
if you talking about threes, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Dirk really. That's all. Not all, but that's what mostly the big men in the overseas do. You know, they can bang down low, but they stretch the ball all the way out to the 3-point line. You know what I'm saying? So I think Dirk being that type of player, being instrumental in that, you know, coming down the line to all these other bigs, I think that was his strength of getting into the Hall of Fame. But I mean, I get what you're saying though. Yeah, he probably goes in.
I would say, how many battles they got?
I mean, it's kind of infinite.
Well, he gonna go 1 or 2, depending on what he trying to put him in. You know what I'm saying? Like if they trying to stick him in the years when, you know, Steph Curry them trying to go in, he'll never make it. You know what I'm saying? But towards the end, yeah. So of course, first and second battle, no. But I do think he should be able to. And he's gonna get MVP before he retires. So
now, if his career ended today, no.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's why I said future wise.
It just depends
Today,
on what else
no.
he do.
Got too many big names.
He did it though. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were to incorporate his overseas and USA time, he ain't did it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So no, most definitely not.
And then we don't even know how much longer his body gonna hold up. He been playing pro basketball overseas.
Kid, man.
Yeah, for a long time. Pro basketball take a toll on you.
Right.
You know, although he's only 22, 23.
And that's why a lot of international players don't make it that long because they've been playing so long, man. You know,
pro basketball.
They've been playing pro basketball where it's more physical. You think in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 80s, it was real physical. So think about how physical they are over there. You know, and they started to cut back their rules a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they've been taking beatings over there, man. So yeah, I can only imagine. He ain't got long. He ain't got long. You 23, you say?
22, 23.
I give him 25. No, about 27.
27, 28.
Most times people are declining at that 20, 29, 30 age. You know what I'm saying? Most times. You slow down a little bit. Not really stop, but you slow down. So, yeah, if he played hard over there against the people like that, he ain't got long.
Yeah, so. Yeah, we'll see. That was interesting too. But right before we jump out, yes or no? Embiid deserved his 187.
4 years, huh?
Yeah. No.
Oh my God! What's up with you?
He's a freaking face of the team,
bro. But he's injury prone. He's not gonna get you over the hump.
That's why the nigga ain't get 200,000. Like all the big superstar names are getting. You know what I'm saying? Like think of it that way. Like he's not. It ain't like he getting big money. That's not big money for a superstar. Man. When you look at all your other superstar players getting 195 on up maxes, man, nigga, no 187, nigga, that's horrible. That's big money to a rookie, but to that man, that's probably like that's a slap. Especially when you are the nigga that's on, you know, you're the team basically. And I get injury prone. I get that, but saying that everybody's injured. Steph Curry's injury prone. Think about it. Think about it.
No, Jimmy. He hasn't. His injuries haven't cost him in the playoffs.
I get that, bro.
But once.
I get it, but at the same time, he's still injury prone, so it's not guaranteed. Niggas got $27 million, whatever, $250, whatever like that.
Steph used to be injury prone. He was.
That nigga $215 now. He can get on the court tomorrow, mess up his ankle. This is a waste of money.
Let's make a side bet.
I ain't making no side bet. I want to do good, so I'm not jinxing that, man. But I'm just saying, everything is possible, man.
All right.
You know?
Well. All right, well. Look, we're going to take a quick break, regroup, get ready for our next few topics. We'll see you guys on the other side. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make more money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Now back to the show. Back from our little short break. Got plenty more to get into. This is our NFL subjects. So we're going to jump right into it. We're talking about who is our team heading into the new NFL season. I'm kicking it off, and I'm going to stick with the home team. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints.
That's about to say LSU Titans. You got a better chance of picking them over the Saints.
We talking professional, not college. We don't. Oh, that's right. We can talk college too. We'll get into that later. But yeah, I'm going with the NFL. I'm going with the New Orleans Saints. I understand. I get it. We got a quarterback controversy. But I'm looking dead in the camera and telling Sean Payton to start Jameis Winston. Taysom Hill is not a quarterback. Taysom Hill is a gadget guy. And so if we can start Jameis Winston, we're going to be fine, especially when Mike Thomas get.
What's a gadget guy?
Basically a guy you just plug in different places. You know what I'm saying? He can do multiple things. He's better.
He just came through.
He's better suited moving around the field than just being the quarterback. You know. And then think about it. Y'all play him in the passing game anyway. We could use an extra receiver here and there since Mike Thomas is out. So start Jameis Winston, and I think we're gonna have a good season. You know, like I said, his last season in Tampa Bay threw 5,000 yards. Ain't a quarterback that can throw 5,000 yards. I think that might have been the most in the season that year. No, he can put the ball out there. 30 touchdowns. Bad thing, he had 30 interceptions. But I think sitting under Drew Brees that year, like I said the other week, and being with Sean Payton, who's an offensive genius, he can help him cut down on those turnovers. So, like I said, I'm with Jameis Winston. Who on that?
I'm gonna go with looking in the camera, like you said. I'm gonna go with the Green Bay Packers. First of all, because Aaron Rodgers is like my second greatest, my second favorite quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees. Oh. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, one of the greats. I got to give him that. Mm-hmm. But then, I took some notes, some names people should know about, Randall Cobb. Okay. Didn't they re-sign that boy?
They just brought him back.
Just brought him back, you know what I'm saying? Good run, wide receiver, I think would be one of his main guys. What you think about that?
Yeah, he was a big target for him when he was there.
There you go.
Yeah, before he left. So yeah, bringing him back. Bringing him back was actually idea, Aaron Rodgers' idea.
See, so that's why I picked these teams, because this man know what he doing. He runs his team. You know what I'm saying? They give him what he want. The Devontae Adams. And another name, Aaron Jones, man. Like, those three pieces are really going to be very, very effective, along with their defensive line. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they have a good defensive line and a strategy. I feel like I ain't picking with this.
No, I'm listening to what you mean.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So, yeah, Green Bay Packers all the way, man. That's all I got to say.
No more?
Man, I ain't been a DP, but
a DR?
What's a DP?
What the P member? But yeah, back to the show. I'm not been one of them, but I'm gonna go with the Kansas Chiefs. And because you got one of the best quarterbacks that's in the league right now, Patrick Mahomes. You got one other best tight ends in the league right now, Travis Kelce. You also got the fastest man, the cheetah. You know what I'm saying? He got some good wide receivers.
Tyreek Hill.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then I see that they got one of the safeties,
Tyrann
Matthew.
Honey Badger.
Oh yeah, they do Melon.
Yeah. So that's the team. That's my team that I'm going with. They got a good offense. They I also heard that they signed some more people, some better people than on the O line for Patrick Mahomes. So that's what I'm going with for my football team this year. We're gonna bring another one back to the city. Another one.
Okay. Well, while you own it, who's your MVP for this season?
My MVP for this season, man, I ain't think about it, but I think it's gonna be. Well, who I want to win or who's gonna win?
Who you think gonna win?
Who I think gonna win?
So Lamar won it last year. Let me just put that out.
Oh my God, you
Lamar Jackson, man.
Lamar won the last one.
Uh-huh.
Who you think is gonna win the next one?
Oh, okay.
Or however you want to answer.
Man, answer the question.
I want Alvin Kamara win it,
Okay.
but I think Patrick Mahomes gonna win it.
Okay. Took you that long to say it?
No, I just want to make sure
I got you.
I was saying the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Alvin Kamara. Throw more.
Sticking with the home team. Aaron Rodgers. All the way. My team is gonna be the pick.
I'm sorry. I take that back. Lamar didn't win. Lamar won last year. Aaron Rodgers.
Ha!
Was last. I mean, Lamar won the year before.
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers
was last year. Yeah. My bad. That's my
Yeah,
mistake.
you good. But my team is I'm gonna have the best team, best quarterback is gonna win MVP, and they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Whoa. August 17th. What's 1904? 704. 704.
Thinking of military time.
Shut up. 704. Mark that down. They're gonna win it all three. I guarantee. Ooh, all three. I guarantee.
So MVP
championship and
best record.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
That was the season finale of
guaranteed.
episode. That was the season finale of season 1. We got to come back to this.
We shall come back
after the season over.
Yeah, guaranteed.
My MVP, it was a toss up. I was thinking Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
In the end,
Yeah,
I forgot to do it, man.
in the end, I'm going Mahomes. I think Mahomes is gonna have another great
because
season.
he's black. Who you pick? Who you that pick? Patrick Mahomes? Oh, okay. Because he's black.
No,
Oh,
not at all.
it had no racial components.
Nah, check this out. That's if he stay healthy.
It had no
So he
racial
can't steal because he's
components.
black.
No, cause
What's wrong with
You
this
can-
man?
that was a big injury. He had.
I'm sorry. Back to you, I'm sorry. I just had to throw that out there for the people out there that's watching this.
Bro, we're not a racist show. I don't know what he's trying to imply.
We're gonna talk about this.
Bro.
Y'all can see.
All right, I'm sorry. It
Oh.
was just a joke. Just, just trying,
Yeah, I think Mahomes gonna have a great season.
You a dog.
I actually think they're gonna win the Super Bowl, so I think he's gonna do everything, this season. He's gonna do what you think Aaron Rodgers is gonna do.
What I know. Sorry, though. One bit.
Now I'm not changing my team. I'm Saints all the way, but I'm not naive. I know we ain't gonna win the Super Bowl.
He's a lawyer. I respect
I
that.
respect-
Because
Just like how you are with
I
the
can't be
Lakers.
loyal to no suckers.
You know
No
what I'm
funny.
saying? I give you that.
I can't be loyal to no suckers, man. Them niggas suck, bro.
Bro, we don't suck.
Don't get me wrong.
just-
I love to say.
We
I
get
love to say.
hey, no.
I'm trying to pick a team that's gonna win.
No,
I love to say.
no, hold up. Cause this is what we not finna do.
I need
There ain't gonna be no Saints slander on this show.
I need a break.
All our offense is back. Our defense is still back. We just gotta figure out the quarterback. Sean Payton, for whatever reason, is in love with Taysom Hill. Why? I don't know.
I can tell you why. Probably that, but something else. That's a big man.
Oh, all right, yo, we gonna take a break, y'all. We gonna take a break. Cut the camera. We'll see y'all.
If you haven't heard about Anchor,
It's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make more money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Now back to the show. We are not in our right headspace right now. We just had a conversation over break that I need to carry into this segment before we get started. Chris Paul. Sir, I still have not forgiven you. The New Orleans Hornets came to New Orleans, Louisiana, and redid the courts by the Civic Center, and you didn't show up. I was hurt as a child, and I'm still hurt. And I'm holding it in my heart against you because I had to settle for an autograph from Darren Collison.
That nigga took an MA picture.
Hey, what? That nigga took the autograph.
I had to get an autograph from Darren Collison. I didn't even know who this man was. I was mad Chris Paul did not show up.
He said, sir, that nigga Jimmy, my daddy came home one day, bro. Hey, y'all want to see the Hornets them? Yeah, where they at? They gonna be in New Orleans repainting the courts and stuff like that. Chris Paul gonna be there. Me and Jimmy, we amped up. We get out there. I'm talking about hundreds of people out there. It was packed. Man, we waited in line, got through, got our shirt. I think we got a basketball in the cap or something like that. Get up there. Well, y'all get ready to get your autograph now. Man, we see a black, skinny, short nigga over there. Jimmy said, who that is? But I don't know who that is. Of course, I knew it from Darren Collison. I went up there, because they're a basketball player. I'm happy to get the autograph. I'm cheesed out. Jimmy walked up there. Nigga was hurt, bro.
Lamar ain't let me go, dog.
You sound like you hurt towards somebody else.
No, because I couldn't witness of being with an NBA player.
You didn't miss nothing. It was Darren Collison.
An NBA player. Better than nothing.
Looking back at it though, you didn't miss nothing, bro. Like,
I can see that Darren Collison went on to be.
nigga still trying to get signed, nigga, years later.
Yeah, decent.
I mean, no disrespect, Darren Collison, but you ain't Chris Paul.
Very disrespectful.
You are not Chris Paul, and I was hurt, and I'm still hurt. You understand?
Let that hurt go.
I'm not gonna let it go.
Let that hurt go, bro.
I'm not, unless he come down here with the Phoenix Suns and redo the courts somewhere else.
Up the road.
Nigga, what do Phoenix got to do with Louisiana? Like,
I don't know, but he better make it work. He better come back to Louisiana soon. I just want to tell you that, Chris Paul. You better get here soon. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. What was we going to talk about? Oh, all right, man. So there was a lot that went on in the NBA offseason. So we're picking what move do we think was the biggest move of the offseason. Drummer Boy D, what was the biggest move of the NBA offseason?
Notebook. So, of course, everybody biggest news, Los Angeles Lakers. You know, you bring back the Dwight Howard. You know, you get Wayne Ellington, Kendrick Nunn, Malik Monk, but Trevor Ariza, and then my favorite player, you know, somewhat on the team, Horton Tucker. I like that guy game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm glad they brought him back. You know, but you signed Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony, bro, which I think is long overdue for them two to play together. Like, that's the biggest star power. I ain't talking about the best team right now,
Right.
but star power wise on that team, bro, that's the biggest trade almost in history to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, as like name wise, I'm talking name. I ain't talking about talent, but name wise, that's like the biggest trade deal in history almost in my book. I said my opinion. What you mean? You got them? What?
Got the trade for Kobe.
Kobe wasn't starting. What I'm saying, I'm talking about name wise. Like after LeBron in Miami, after Boston, you know, cause we just going on names. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about talents, cause again, Boston was kind of old at the time, but we talking about name wise. So they up in that little in that area. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely the Lakers, man. You know, so I can't wait to see them play though.
Yeah, that's gonna be very, very interesting.
Is that your pick or who you pick?
Yeah, same pick. Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony. Just them two, really. You know.
And the crazy part about it is people not forgot, but shoot, they really just talking about LeBron, Melo, and Westbrook, forgetting that Dwight Howard at the end of the day is on your team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying they forget him, but like people are so, because their names are so hyped in the trade blocks right now, people forget Anthony Davis already over. Dwight Howard is coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, them are big names, bro, and I think they can still play.
Right.
Just because I want Melo to get a ring, so that's why I'm all for.
Yeah.
That's
I hope Melo get one this year.
If he don't, that's a wrap for him. I know that's not the topic, but it goes into this. If he don't, he might retire. That'd be a wrap.
He better do something to get back on that team.
True.
That's true.
Play like Portland, like he played in Portland.
Yeah, it'd be that role player. Come off the bench.
Right.
My pick is the Kyle Lowry trade.
What's up there for?
I think that is the biggest, and I say that because I think that move for Kyle Lowry swung Miami's chances more than the Melo and Westbrook move swung the Lakers' chances. Because everybody this season thought the Lakers were going to compete for a championship. Injuries just said
I
otherwise.
see he was regardless.
Yeah, I don't think.
Me too. I said
I
too
see
because
that
they
regardless.
lost. They lost Danny Green,
But
Dwight Howard. Like, but they was key. Like,
The keys to the road. You know.
like why not keep the same people that got you that championship?
But in the West, who was going to beat them? Healthy. I think they still had the best team.
They wouldn't won the championship. Is what I'm saying. I don't think they would have beat the Bucks.
Oh yeah, they would definitely beat the Bucks.
Come on, last year.
The Bucks would even made it if it wasn't for injuries, but
I get that.
they would beat the Bucks. Yeah, they would beat the Bucks. But like I said, the Lakers were expected to be in the championship window next year. I mean this season, and people were already going to expect them to be back in the championship picture next year. No one was expecting Miami to be in the championship picture. This season, everybody thought that the year in the bubble was a fluke. Everybody knew that. We saw that this year when they struggled early, came on late, but then they got bounced in the first round. Now that Kyle Lowry is added to that team, that puts them right at the top 3 or 4 in the West.
And not many people see that Kyle Lowry basically was the key to that Toronto team. Other than Kawhi, but come on now, and he still kept them afloat last year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, and so I think he swung their title odds more than Westbrook swung the Lakers odds. So that's why I choose Kyle Lowry.
I can agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
And so before we move on, what got us on the Darren Collison topic? We just got news that the Lakers are having a workout for Darren Collison, Mike James, and Isaiah Thomas with the intention of signing 2 of the 3. Who do you think they should sign out of the 3? What 2 should they sign?
Who is Mike James?
He played for Brooklyn last year, if I'm not mistaken. He's a guard as well. But while y'all looking, I'm gonna definitely say Isaiah Thomas, man. That man deserves. He deserves. He deserves a chance to be back on the NBA team and compete, man. The dude just dropped 81, 80, 82, somewhere in that range of points for some kind of league that he was playing in recently.
Yeah,
so
Kobe, man.
The dude can still score and be effective. Now, granted, probably at this stage of his career, he's not the starter no more. He's not the guy he used to be when he was with Boston. But I think he can still contribute. So I would say
8 play off the bench.
Yeah, I'll say Isaiah Thomas, and I don't really care for the other 2. So just
I don't know what Mike James really did, but I for sure. Isaiah Thomas for sure because he can steal the ball. He deserves a chance. The NBA treated him bad. it's unfair that, you know, I understand injuries stuff like that, but that dog, man, the nigga can still play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Better than half the bench players now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and if I had to pick somebody,
Don't you see? Oh, okay.
I would just say my Isaiah Thomas, and he just signed another nigga to just wear one more. Simple.
I'd say it.
Why you call his man it?
Isaiah Thomas. Y'all don't call him it? I thought y'all heard y'all call him.
Nobody call him man.
Oh.
God, dog.
I had to go with it, man. This the only thing, bro. Like, okay, you got Russell Westbrook. You also got Kendrick Nunn. Is they gonna play Isaiah Thomas?
I said like the 7 or 8. Well, no shoot.
Cause you gotta think about it, LeBron gonna play point too.
As much as they try to keep him off the ball, he gonna stay on the ball.
Like they gonna go big. I doubt that they ever go small. You know. Well, yeah, unless they put. Well, no, cause they got AD and Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? Mark Gasol too.
Right.
So,
How many people on the roster?
Now?
Like, yeah, they would allow 50.
Yeah.
50. Well, he might be number 12 coming off the bench. He might be a good 12.
Yeah, he ain't gonna play.
He ain't gonna play playoffs.
You gotta think about it. Playoff time, everybody cut their rotation
By
to
8.
like 8,
7.
Yeah.
okay, I got a question. Who played better defense out of Darren Collison or it?
Darren Collins.
I'm going with Darren Collison because y'all got stacks of offense. Y'all need at least as much defense as y'all can. So I'm gonna go with Darren Collison. And he a vet too. So I'm going with Darren Collison. Cause you got lots of offense, man. What you adding more offense for? Ain't shit. Nigga gonna get what 5 minutes out the whole play out of the game?
I don't want to hear Darren Collins' name.
You need to let that go.
Stop living like that, bro.
Man, I appreciate the autograph. I still got the shirt somewhere in the bottom of my closet, but bruh, I never wore that shirt.
What size is it?
It was big for me, so I don't know.
I'll wear it.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna give it to you. I ain't letting nothing go to Chris Paul. Bring himself to Louisiana.
I'll be down with that hurt D.
So, all right, man, that's the end of the episode. We all just got some important words for the fans. Thank y'all. It's been a good journey. We've had some hiccups along the way, but we pushed through. We made it through. We had a whole episode got deleted. You know what I'm saying? That's just probably one of the best episodes we ever did. Whole episode got deleted. Y'all didn't even get an episode that week. But we pushed through. We made it. I think this season was great. Got some consistent views on our YouTube page and everything. Only thing I say, man, y'all keep pushing the page. Y'all keep pushing the show. Next season is gonna be bigger and better. I'm telling y'all, we already got it. Well, we got some ideas for episode 1 of season 2. It's gonna be big, y'all. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Important words.
Oh man, we appreciate everybody, especially Facebook, man. Facebook showed us mad love, man. You know, to the ones that like to follow the page, and also the ones that just view the post because they tell how many y'all niggas that just view the post and don't like this sucker. But I ain't getting all that. But we appreciate y'all too because y'all helping us grow. Couple people want to shout out, man. That I want to shout out. You know, first of all, drummer boy Diaz. You know that, yeah. That's my finger. Drummer boy Diaz. You like that? I'm up on it. I appreciate y'all, man, for following me. You know, sticking with me through this journey, man. With Boss Man and my little brother over there. Gerald Shelby, Good Guys Detailing. Y'all get at him on Instagram, man. He shares us. He posts us almost every day.
Yes, sir.
Ebony Carter, Lady Like Me, Inc. I mean, incorporated. Y'all get at a shop with her. You know,
Yes,
she do mental health and therapy for the ladies and all that kind of good stuff. Divinely Favored Daycare. That's my mom's daycare, man. She shows man love to us, bro.
Senior kids, if you need.
Senior kids. She accepting kids right now, man. Ages 1 and up. Who else we looking at? Family overall, like our family pushes us hard, man. So we appreciate y'all.
Neil did it. She
Neil
did
did
our-
it.
She
Yeah,
did our,
Neil did it. Yeah.
That my little,
uniform
that my little,
shirts.
that my little old lady, you know what I'm saying? You know, nothing too major, but yeah, that my old lady.
Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Like heavy, everybody that supported us, shared our page, man, that posts us every week, that watches, comments, all that kind of stuff. So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. We only gonna grow from here.
Yes, sir. Don't go
Man, it's been a rough road, man. You know, a lot of obstacles, a lot of bumpy road, but we got through it. Nah, just playing. We had fun doing this podcast.
Yes, sir.
Spent a whole lot of time, a whole lot of laughing, a whole lot of arguments, a whole lot of bumping heads, but that's what brothers do, man. We want to say thank y'all for supporting us. We hope y'all continue supporting us, help us grow. As we grow, we know that y'all gonna be right along with us. We love y'all. Y'all continue to wear y'all masks, man. Wash your hands.
Yes, sir.
6 feet, you know, even if you with your old lady, old man, make sure y'all have y'all masks. Y'all do not do things y'all supposed to do. But y'all do wear the mask. And we love y'all, man. You know, 44 Nation.
Yeah. Keeping your head up high.
Look, man, again, we appreciate y'all. Season 2 is gonna be bigger and better than season 1. Thank y'all. We got some great things coming.
Ooh, child. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Doc. That boy only with me, man. Yeah.
Hey, look, y'all. So this is not the end. We're just taking a break to regroup, get our bodies together. You know, NFL preseason started. Summer league is going on. You know, all that stuff is going on. We gonna cover all that when we get back. Don't worry. We told y'all we'd have some mental health topics, some other more serious topics. We did it a little less frequently than we initially planned, but don't worry, next season we got y'all. We own it. Again, man, thank y'all. I can't thank y'all enough. I really can't. I think that's it, man.
Is it beat? Ooh, child, I'm gonna get easier. Well, I really can't sing too, by the way. I just, just acting like that with y'all. But we did it. We good.
You good? Oh, look! Before we go, y'all, don't worry. Stay tuned to the page. We gonna keep it active. We gonna keep it going. We're gonna have polls up. We gonna put some polls.
Like questions.
Oh, polls. Okay. I got you.
We're gonna have polls. We gonna we gonna pull some encouraging stuff. So the page is gonna stay active while we gone. So don't worry about it.
Photo shoot, man. We got that coming out too, man. We got books coming. We got wardrobe and everything. That they CDs, DVDs. We got what in the back too. Just let y'all know that.
Got CDs moves in the day.
Oh, child.
Oh man, y'all have been great. Listen, my only request from y'all: comment, man. Y'all don't say nothing to us. Comment, man. Talk to us. Tell us what y'all thinking. We want to know what y'all thinking. If y'all got something y'all want us to talk about next season, let us know. We've been asking y'all this all season. Let us know, man. We be sitting here trying to put stuff together, put topics together, what we think y'all want to hear us talk about. Man, let us know. Be interactive, man. This show is not about us. This show is for y'all. It's about y'all. So we want y'all to be more active in this coming season.
And let us know if certain people talk too long too, because they say I talk too much. So if I
Ain't
got to shut up a little
nobody,
bit more,
ain't nobody say that man talks too much. They tried to say I talk too much, but you got to think about it. I introduce the topics. I do the segues to the topic. Then I got to give my point of view. Of course, I talk a lot.
I'll do it next season.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We out of here, man. Again, we love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And as always, y'all know what to do. Keep your head up. Y'all sing it for one time.
Ooh, China, things are gonna get easier. Oh, China, gonna get brighter. Now keep your head up. Oh, keep your head up. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Look.